Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So I went to the Asian market. I haven't been there in forever. And I ended up grabbing a bunch of chips this time. That's pretty much all I grabbed was just some random chips. So we're gonna go ahead and taste test these and try different Asian chips. We have some Pringles, we have some Lay's, we have one bag of Doritos. I think that's also Lay's. And then we also have a melon corn puff to try out, which I'm probably gonna try those first. I was make a separate video for those, but I was like, you know what? They're all in the chip category. They're all from Asia. So let's just try them all together. So we have Lay's Spanish ham flavor. We have Pringles super hot chili lemon crab. We have Pringles light lemon tart. This sounds weird. It also has a picture of like mint leaves on it, I think, and like water. So I don't know what this is gonna taste like. It's gonna be really weird, I think. We have the melon puff kick chips. I've had these before. I have the banana and I've had the strawberry. Never had melon. I like melon flavor a lot, so I'm really hoping I like this. We also have Lay's numb and spicy hot pot flavor. I've never had a hot pot. I've wanted to try a hot pot before though, and numb and spicy, that sounds pretty hot, so hopefully it's not too hot, but I don't know, it sounds interesting to try. And these sounded interesting. I don't think I'm gonna like them. This is Dorito salt flavor. So yeah, Doritos salt. That sounds kind of gross, honestly. Just like plain Doritos that taste salty. Like, I don't know about that. Yeah, so I think we're gonna start with the melon kick because it's the only like fruity flavor thing. And then we'll just make our way through these as I see fit, I guess. So, no information on the front that I can read. But there is an English nutrition facts, and it says snack melon kick. And then it says serving size is 1 bag, 285 calories per bag. Yeah, because the serving size is a full bag. Okay. 11 grams of fat, 8 grams of saturated fat, 0 grams of trans fat, 0 milligrams of cholesterol, 80 milligrams of sodium, 44 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fiber, 22 grams of sugars, 4 grams of added sugar, and 29 grams of protein. I feel like that's wrong. That's a lot of protein for chips, especially for like fruit flavored chips, but I don't know. I think it is wrong because down here it says 2.9 grams, so I think that's 2.9, but it doesn't have a point to it. It says 29. I mean, that's in Japanese, so I don't know if that's protein down there. Or Taiwan, or wherever these are from. Where are these from? Does it say? Sometimes they say. Product of Korea. So these are Korean. Like I said, I've had the strawberry, I've had the banana. I really like them. Ooh. That smells straight up like melon. Like very strong melon. Very weird color. It's like green. Kind of yellow on camera, but they are very bright green. I could turn the lights on, but I feel like if I did, there'd be a beam of light like always. So lights off. Let's go try this out. Oh yeah, this is good. Crunchy, sweet, and you get that melon flavor. And I love melon. I love cantaloupes. I love honeydew. I love melons. I should grab 2 bags of these. I could definitely sit there, watch a nice horror film or something, and just snack on these. I love the crunch. I love the flavor. Nice and like airy and light, but still have that crunchiness. Kind of like a Cheeto puff, but fruit flavored, honestly. I think these are a little bit more crunchier. Yeah, if you like melon, I think you would enjoy these a lot. I do. I'm gonna give these a 10 out of 10. Honestly, like, I think they deserve a 10 out of 10. Um, okay. So I think what I'm gonna do real quick actually is I'm gonna go find something to drink so that we have a little palate cleanser through all these flavors. Alright, just grab a Diet Pepsi. I'm not a big fan of Diet Pepsi. These aren't mine. But my roommate doesn't care if I drink them sometimes. I don't really drink them because they're gross. But I didn't want to go upstairs to get something to drink. And there's like nothing in the fridge at the moment, so. It's not bad, it's just I don't care for it. Okay, so I guess we'll try the Spanish ham first. I like ham. I don't know the differences between like Spanish ham and like regular ham. But these are a product of China. So these are from China. There's Chinese writing right there. The other side does have English, so it says Spanish ham flavor. 3 servings per container. 1 ounce is a serving. 160 calories per serving. 10 grams of fat. Saturated fat is 5 grams. Trans fat is 0 grams. Cholesterol is 0 milligrams. Sodium is 220 milligrams. Total carbs is 17 grams. Dietary fiber, 1 gram. Total sugar is 3 grams. Includes 3 grams of added sugars and 1 gram of protein. Alright, so let's go ahead and try these Spanish ham flavored Lay's out from China. Okay, so that's cool. I think I've had Lay's or Pringles from China before, and I forgot that they had this. So, like, in the US, we don't have these, but there's a little tray in there. And it probably helps prevent your chips from breaking, even though there's a bunch of broken ones right there. Weird color on these, I will say. I mean, they look like ham, so I guess it's not that weird. They are like a light pinky red tone, like the color of ham. They smell sweet. They have like a sweet ham flavor, or smell to them, not flavor. I haven't tasted it yet, so. Alright, let's go ahead and try these out. These aren't bad. If you don't like ham, you're not gonna like these. But honestly, it just tastes like a ham. I mean, I know that's what it is. Great description, I know, but it's pretty spot on. I will say, I think I could use a little bit more salt. I don't know how salty these were. I kind of forgot. 220 milligrams per serving. There's 3 servings per container. I don't know. I feel like it's quite a bit of salt, but I don't really taste it. You get a little bit of sweetness to this. Yeah, I don't hate it. Would I buy it again? Probably not. But I'll definitely finish this. I'm gonna give the Spanish ham flavor a 5 out of 10. Maybe a 6. We'll do 5. I think they could be better. Could use a little bit more salt. Other than that, though, the flavor is not bad at all. Alright. Let's go ahead and move on. We have a lot of chips, so I'm going to try to speed through this a little bit. Do I want to move on to something spicy? I guess we can. We'll try the Pringles Super Hot Chili Lemon Crab flavor. This has 3 out of 5 peppers. They had another one that was 5 out of 5. It was crawfish, I think. And I do like crawfish, but I decided not to get it. But chili lemon crab, that sounds pretty good. I do like crab. Pringles chili lemon crab flavored potato chips, product of China. So once again, this is from China. Serving per container. Serving size is 110 grams. 1 serving per container. So I think this is a whole serving. But I don't know how good these translations are sometimes on these stickers. 579 calories per serving. I guess that sounds about right. A whole can, 579 calories. Total fat 33.9, saturated fat 0 grams, trans fat 0 grams, cholesterol 0 milligrams, sodium 668.8 milligrams. That's a weird number. Total carbs 64.2, dietary fiber 0 grams, total sugar 0 grams, and protein 4.4. All right. Let's see how fishy these smell. These ones, ooh. I don't know if I like the smell of that. They're not like, it's not overly fishy. In fact, I don't think it really smells like crab at all. You do get some of that chili lemon. I think it's mainly what I'm smelling. I don't know. This does not have a pull-out container like the Lay's. Also, a lot of these are broken and they're kind of small. This is what they look like. Got some lines on there. These are good, actually. I like these a lot. Super hot? Not really. In fact, I feel like I'm not getting any heat off of this at all. I wonder if you eat a few of them, maybe it'll kick in. But right now, just as I've eaten one of them, there's like no heat to this. However, it has a really nice sweet crab flavor. And then you get that chili and lemon, and it's honestly refreshing at the same time. Like that nice lemon has a refreshing flavor to it. And you get that nice sweet crab, and you get a little hint of chili in this. It's not overly fishy. But super hot now. In fact, it's not hot at all. Like, I'm not getting any spice from this whatsoever. So, if you see these and you're expecting spice, there's nothing there. Maybe the crawdad one would be spicier. It did say it was 5 out of 5. But this is 3 out of 5, and literally there's nothing there. So, that kind of sucks. But I do like these. So far I'm winning. Because a lot of times when I buy this stuff, I'm not sure if I'm going to like it. And I've tried a lot of different flavored Lay's and Pringles and stuff in the past from like China and Japan and all that shit. I usually don't like them that much, but so far I like all these. I'm gonna give these a solid 7 out of 10. I think I would buy these again too. I just wish they weren't misleading with the hot, because it's not spicy at all. All right. I kind of want to try this salty Doritos, but I'll wait. I think we'll just continue on with the canned products. So, this one just caught my attention because it sounds weird. Pringles Light Lime and Tart flavor. And like, there's a glass of like sparkling water or just plain water. Looks like mint leaves and a lime. So like, is there gonna be like a fresh like minty flavor with this? That's what I'm kind of wondering. And maybe they're not mint leaves, but I'm guessing they are. Product of China once again. So all these are Chinese. I don't know if these other two are Chinese or not, but everything's been Chinese except for the corn puffs. Those were Korea, right? If I remember right. Well, the English translation says Pringles lime cheese. But over here it says lime and tart, and there's no pictures of, well, actually, you know what? I guess there is some melted cheese on there. I hope it don't have mint in it, because, like, lime, cheese, and mint, that sounds gross. 4 servings per container, 27.5 grams per serving. That sounds confusing. Calories, 155 calories per serving. Fat is 9.5 grams, saturated fat is 0 grams, trans fat is 0 grams, cholesterol is 0 milligrams, sodium is 121 milligrams, total carbs is 16 grams, fiber is 0, total sugars is 5, includes 1.25 grams of added sugars, and 1.2 grams of protein. I wish I could see. Okay, I mean, there's like ingredient list, but vinegar powder, cheese powder. Not seeing anything about mint. Maybe just in my head. I don't know. We'll try these out. Lemon tart. Also, if it says lemon tart, why doesn't it say like cheese? Ew. These stink. Also, like, Pringles in China are small. Like, they're just tiny compared to ours. There's a lot going on. I don't think I hate it, but there's a lot going on in this. So I don't taste any mint. That's a good thing. I do taste like a light cheese flavor and like a light lemony fresh flavor. It's not bad. I don't know if I care for it. I wish I had a little more salt on it too. So I think if it had a little more salty flavor, it might be better. I'm gonna give it a 5. I don't know. I don't think it's gross, but I don't think it's that good either. They're a little odd. I don't know. These, there's something weird about them, but they're not bad. See if I can move that off camera a little bit. Okay, so now we have to decide numb and spicy hot pot from Lay's or the salty Doritos. You know, I was going to do the Doritos, but let's just do those last. I've been doing Pringles and Lay's, so let's just continue with this. I guess we'll read them back first. Alright, so numb and spicy hot pot flavor. 50%, minus 50% something, I don't know. Are these also China? They are products of China. Serving size is 70 grams, 1 serving per container, so I guess this whole thing's 70 grams. Calories 378. Total fat is 23.6, saturated fat 3.7 grams, trans fat is 0 grams, cholesterol is 0 milligrams, sodium is 389.7 milligrams, carbs is 37.8 grams, dietary fiber 0 grams, total sugar is 4.2 grams, protein 4 grams. Alright, let's go ahead and tell you out. These kind of scare me because, like, numb and spicy hot pot. There's like nothing in here. Wow. Like, you thought America was bad. This is like empty. Like, it goes to like right there. All that is air. That's crazy. They smell good though. Let's see how spicy they are. That's what it looks like. A lot of flavor on this, it looks like. Yeah, these smell really good, actually. These are good. I don't know what they taste like, though. They have, like, this, sweet flavor, but it does have a nice spice to it. I wouldn't say it's overly spicy. Like I thought. Ooh, it's building up though. My tongue's tingling a tiny bit, but it's still not like crazy spicy. I was expecting these to be like really, really hot. These are good though. I like these a lot. Doesn't contain much either. Vegetable oil, spicy hot pot flavor seasoning, capsaicin, which is the spicy peppers, and that's really it. Honestly, I kind of just like garlic, but it doesn't say there's garlic in this, so I don't know. It's good though. I'm gonna give these a solid 8 out of 10. I would definitely buy these again. Alright, one more little palate cleanser, and we'll try the salt Doritos. Not looking forward to those. I feel like this is probably gonna be the worst one of all of them. Alright, mild salt flavor. Doritos mild salt. This is a product of Japan, so this one's Japan. 2 servings per container, so a half a package is a serving. 170 calories. Total fat is 8.5 grams. Saturated fat is 3.5 grams. Trans fat 0 grams. Cholesterol 0 milligrams. Sodium is 120 milligrams. Total carbs 21 grams. Dietary fiber 0 grams. Total sugar 0 grams. Protein 2 grams. It just smells like a corn chip. It smells like feet, like dirty feet. Just looks like a plain old corn chip, and that's what it is. It's gonna be plain corn chip with salt on it, mild salt. I mean, it's fine. Honestly, it just kind of reminds me of like an extra salty corn chip or something, like a Frito. And I'm not a big fan of Fritos and stuff. I feel like this would be good dipped in some cheese, like a cheese sauce. But I definitely wouldn't buy these again. There's nothing special about them. They're just salty. I mean, and that's what it is. It's salty. But yeah, it's just a salty Dorito. There's not much to say about it, guys. Yeah, these are okay. If you like a plain salty chip, you would probably like these. This would be up your alley. But I'm not a big plain chip guy. I like flavor. And the only flavor here is salt. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Share, like, subscribe, and comment. Have you tried any of these flavors before? What do you think about them? I'd like to hear your thoughts.